Hi, Norman Hallett here with your next 4-minute drill for traders. I'd like to talk a little bit about greed. You know, that feeling that an entire market move belongs to you and you alone. And if you get out of your position before the entire move is over and you leave money on the table, well, that's just not right. Look, all traders want the maximum amount of profit out of each trade. I get that. But that's not the way the consistently successful trader thinks. The consistently successful trader has a plan of attack and follows that plan, which can mean that the trading plan is designed to milk as much profit out of a position as possible. Let me give you an example. An example, in fact, right out of my own trading plan. First, I have to say that I've come to grips with the fact that 99% of the time, I'll never get the whole move. So I'm very satisfied with a nice chunk of it, and I actually feel good about someone else getting their piece of my move. Okay, here's what I do. I put on a position, and if the move is going my way, I put a stop below the low of 2 bars back. For me, in the commodity markets, I usually trade, placing my stop 2 bars back, and the bottom below the low of 2 bars back gives the market enough room to correct a bit, but still keeps me in the market. I think it's because most traders put their stop in at the bottom of the first bar back. So they're taken out and I'm still in. That's only my guess. All I know is that it works for me to keep me in the position while letting the market breathe a little bit. I'm not suggesting that you do the same thing, but you're welcome to first test it on the markets you trade before adopting it as part of your trading plan. Oh, and one other thing that I do to preserve more profit. If the market starts to accelerate in my direction, I move my stop to 1 bar back, the low of 1 bar back, instead of 2. And why do I do that? Because the markets that I trade, I notice that many times this type of short-term acceleration could mean the top of a move. So I tighten my stop to preserve more profit. Now, I don't do this because I have a feeling about this. I do it because I thought that that may be the case, so I tested it. I tested my theory, and I was right. So I made it part of my trading plan. And that's the process you should use. Don't change your trading plan on a hunch. Test everything before making it a rule to trade by. Again, I give you my personal example not to have you start taking on my method of trading, but to demonstrate that I've identified myself as someone who is capable of being greedy in my trading. So I've honored that about myself, and I've developed my trading plan to give me the most out of every trade. Bottom line, know yourself and your tendencies, and develop or adjust your trading plan to fit you, not some guru who tells you what to do. This way, it will be natural for you to stay disciplined in your trading. Okay, that's it for this edition of the 4-Minute Drill for Traders. I'll see you next week, same time, same place, and until then, stay disciplined.